Hey guys, Ed here from the Great Indoors, and today I'm gonna show what is going on here in Lake County after the deep freeze. Well, it's Friday, January 30th, and I think we still got one more day of sub-zero temperatures, but I'm finally starting to dig out, and I got the drone. I'm gonna take it up and show what it looks like around here. Like, comment, and subscribe to the Great Indoors. Let's check it out, guys, from the sky. Basically, from January 24th till January 31st, the Wickliffe area got about 15 inches of snow, which is way above the usual average. And schools have been basically closed this entire week. It's been a brutal winter here in Willock, Ohio, let alone all of Northeast Ohio. So it was good to get out today and show you guys around to see what it looks like in 2026 heading into February. Back in 1915, Harry Colby, who was the first mayor of Wickliffe, Ohio, built this mansion for him and his wife. He went on to become the first mayor of Wickliffe, and now the building is used as the city hall for Wickliffe, Ohio. And the grounds surrounding it is all part of Colby Park. This is Colby Park's water park in the middle of wintertime. Cool. This would be a place that I would be going with Michelle in the summer. As you can see, the Lazy Susan, you guys like to call it Lazy River, is not operating, but it will be pretty soon. All right, let's get some overhead views of this. That is cool. That's where the buckets pour down on you when you go down over there. This is pretty neat. And there's the water slide over there. Never been on that one though. Oh yeah. Let's get that bird up in the air. Okay, we're here at Cleveland Metroparks, and it's just us and that vehicle over there. I don't know where they are, but there's a little path that we could walk on over here. This is the strawberry something or other, I don't know. That's the lake, and it actually looks like some people were out there on the water over there. I'm not about to go. I was cleaning my driveway, and yeah, the ice was about that thick on my driveway. I got more than like 2/3 of it done, but I had to give it a rest. It was like, wow. Look at how that tree is just hanging there like that. Isn't that cool? It's like 11 degrees out here right now, and I'm loving it because it's not windy out, and I could actually operate in these conditions because it was negative 11 this morning, and you could actually feel the pain, I guess, when the air goes down your lungs. It's not really a comfortable situation, guys, but the light is at the end of the tunnel. We're going to be in the 20s on Sunday, so I'm pretty excited about that. I never thought I would say I would be excited about 20-degree temperatures, but I'm excited about 20-degree temperatures. This looks like a good place where I should bring the drone up over here. I'm going to bring it up over here and give you an overhead view of the lake over here, right? All right, let's get that bird up in the air, guys. I gotta say, I think that drone wanted to kill me. This was fun. I think I got a couple more locations, so stick around, like, comment, and subscribe to The Great Indoors. We got some more exploring to do, so let's go check it out. Okay, we are here at Daniels Park in Willoughby, Ohio, and just as soon as I pull in here, all these cars start coming in. I was by myself, but not anymore. I don't know if you guys remember the day when Ted Stepien used to own the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was a dark time in Cleveland sports history, just so you guys know. He was a horrible owner. Everyone complains about Jimmy Haslam and how cheap the Dolans are, but Ted Stepien just spent money blindly. And remember the teddy bears? That was his one claim to fame, when he had the girls that dressed up like teddy bears that were like the dance team for the Cavs back then. Or they were called the Teddy Bears. All right. Well, he had also a baseball team or a softball team called the Cleveland Competitors, and they used to play their home games on the other side of Route 84 over here. The Cleveland Competitors. I think they were actually pretty good. But what this park is really known for is the Chagrin River over here. Can't see much of it from here because it's way over in that drift area, but there used to be a dam here. And I'm not swearing, I mean, there was actually a dam here. They tore it down or whatever to help flow the river better. But the fishing is really good here. Fly fishing is the best way to go. So anyway, let's get that drone up and see what we could see of the Chagrin River here at Daniels Park. Well, that'll about do it for today. My drone is starting to shake up in the air. I'm worried that I'm pushing it a little bit too hard in this cold, extreme temperatures. I've never flown my drone in this cold of a temperature, so I'm really not sure if it's good or bad. I'm thinking more to err on the side of caution and end the video here before something goes wrong and I lose the drone permanently. That could happen, and that would be a bummer, because I really do like my drone, and I hope that you guys liked the video that I brought to you for today on the 30th of January 2026. Like, comment, and subscribe to The Great Indoors, and put it in the comments if you want more of this kind of content. I know you guys like the restaurant reviews, and yes, we'll always be doing that, but sometimes I like to show other things, the things that are outdoors too. Notice Michelle's not here because she'll be watching the videos from the comfort of her home, like you guys will be, and I get that. That's awesome, but I like to get outside once in a while, and I better get in because my hands are starting to really get cold over here. All right, you guys, stay safe. I love you. Have a great indoors everything. Bye-bye.